everyone, Patmaster47 here, and welcome back to another episode of Power Wash Simulator. In the last episode, we cleaned Calvin Miller's parents' house. That was fun. Not really. And yeah, we cleaned off the benches and the bins, sorry, of this playground here. And in this episode, we're going to buy a new power washer to clean the rest of it. Alright, let's begin here. We're going to go with the medium duty one because it's the only one I can afford. The Bigfoot mission. Huh? Don't spoil the game for me, but huh? No. No, I have no. Huh? There's a Bigfoot mission? Do I get to meet Bigfoot? Oh, that's going to be great. Anyway, we're going to buy this new power washer here. And we can't afford any of the nozzles for it yet. So we will be saving up for all that a little bit later. So wait, a Pro? What's the Pro one? Heavy duty is the Prime. Oh, okay. Prime Vista Pro. This is the only one that isn't. Oh, Game Theory. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Alright. So we're going to equip this new pressure washer, because, you know, it's probably a heck of a lot better. Oh my god. There's a VR port? I did not know all this. Alright, so let's see how good this Urban X pressure washer is. We'll start with probably the... Okay, wait. Well, it's cleaning probably a lot better. I had no idea there was a VR port to this game, so if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Because I will, for sure have to, look into that. I recommend Plastic Duck Simulator. If it's on PlayStation, I shall play it. There are a lot of games I need to get into that a lot of people say, like, oh, hey, this is the, like, best game I've ever played. And I'm always like, I play Minecraft. And, yeah, so... Have I played Fall? No, that is one game series I never got into. Like, I have watched Let's Plays and Let's Plays of Fallout. But I just, you know, never got into it. Like, that was one game series that really never did interest me in the slightest. The only Fallout game I've really played was the one where you build the bunker on mobile. That's and I haven't. I played that maybe twice, and then uninstalled it. This is cleaning marginally better than than the last one. Wow. Okay, this is cleaning far better. Soccer ball! Boop! Yeah, go team rules! Anyway. I enjoy myself a little too much playing some of these games. Like, there's a lot of games that I hear are very good. Because if you guys don't know, here's a little story about how I got my PlayStation. Was actually Crash Bandicoot's what did it. They told me I was told, or I watched. It was in my recommended one day. Crash Bandicoot: The N. Sane Trilogy, played by I don't know if you guys have heard of him. It's a YouTuber by the name of ETH Goes Boom. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he did a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's content, where he did like the voices for the characters. And he like played the games as the voices of those characters. Pretty remarkable how he was able to do that for, 30-minute videos, like playing horror games and like not slip out of character. I don't know, I found that was pretty. Although I've never, played a horror game while doing a voice of a character, as I don't really have my own characters. Where else do I need to clean on this floor? Oh yeah, I guess around the edges. But yeah, he anyway, one day he played the channel. He played it as himself. It was Crash Bandicoot: The N. Sane Trilogy. And I seen that, I just fell in love with Crash. And I'm like, yep, this is a game I would like to experience. So I did, come Christmas the next year, or come Christmas, I think it was that year. Okay, so it's different plates. Yeah, I got a PlayStation, I played the heck out of Crash. It made me so angry that I didn't beat it till like a year later, or fully 100%ed it. I actually bought Crash on Switch too, which is great because I actually bought the original Crash Bandicoot on a PlayStation 1, as I've recently come into possession of 4 PlayStation 1s, and I don't need 4 PlayStation 1s. I have 5 in total. The one does not work. I might sell them, I don't know. I might do a YouTube giveaway, that'd be interesting. This just in, Pat gives away, and I'm not gonna sell them because the local game store I go to only buys them for like $10 each, and I'm like, that's it. Anyway, so okay, good. That's good. Also, it's called a roundabout because that's what they call them in Britain. But this is America. Alright, there's that clean. Has a screen attached. Oh, that's like a... I don't know if that was an attachment or what that was, but I don't recall. I don't know, I'm not big into the history of game consoles. But, yeah. Yeah, on the inside. It's the PS1 Slim. Interesting. Like I said, I only have the regular PlayStation 1. Which sucks because I was actually trying out the 4 that I recently obtained. And, I tried it on all 4. Apparently my Crash Bandicoot copy, doesn't work past a certain point. Which sucks because, you know, I actually want to... Untitled Goose Game, I played that like one time. Oh no, it was the Goat Simulator, I think it was. It was one of the two. And I fairly enjoyed it. I have a lot of games I want to play, but in return, I also have a lot of series that I want to continue. Rather than, you know, because you guys know me, I started how many series? Like Crash Bandicoot 4, I started, I never finished. I might reboot that, like delete the old episodes, reboot it. But I'm gonna have to play Crash Team Racing first, because I hear that game's really good, and I bought that on Switch. The Shrek Crocs. Oh yeah, those are back on sale. I haven't bought any. Nor do I wear Crocs that much, but no, there's a lot of things I want to do on YouTube. It's just, you know, I don't have the time to sit down and really get into it. Oh, this red part of this floor is gonna make me go crazy, isn't it? Appear at CTR, and then I gotta crash. Oh, really? That's cool. Like, I also really want to, like, buy a capture card and do a couple Nintendo games on the channel. Like, like Mario Galaxy I'd like to do a series of, its sequel, the Pikmin, I almost said trilogy, but there are 4 games now, aren't there? The Pikmin series I'd love to do a series on. Let's see what else is there. There's, a few Lego games I'd like to do on the channel. Like, there are a lot of games I want to do, but I just don't have... One, I don't have really the time to record something and then edit it. Which means I'd only be able to do like an episode of that a week. Which I guess is kind of standard. I know, I like doing these like whenever I feel like it. These streams, plus it lets me get to my audience a lot quicker of what they like to see, what they don't like to see. And then there's games like this where it's just a game I want to play. It gives me a good resting point between while I get stuff figured out for other series. But yeah. Favorite episode of the channel was the Dreadbear DLC. Really? Not a lot of... That was for Spooky Week. A series that I wanted to do every year around Halloween. But I did one episode and then completely forgot about. That was 2 years ago almost now. I may bring Spooky Week back. Oh, Harper Shaw, did you hear the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on a lookout for him. Time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Oh yeah, forgot about that. My foot hurts really bad. To be honest, I had to wear that hat. I'd go missing too. Thank you, Harper. So that sets the game around like April. That sets this game around like April. Roughly April or May. Alright. I figure I'll get the flooring done first. That's probably... Even though in real life you'd probably get everything on top of the floor first, so that the dirt from the floor doesn't wash down, or dirt from everything else doesn't wash down onto the floor and then stain that. But this game isn't that realistic. This game is pretty good though, I will give them that. So yeah, I will, so yeah, I'm gonna do like one, is this on the 360? To my knowledge, I don't think it is, because I don't think they still make games for the Xbox 360. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I highly doubt it, but you can check. It'd be a good thing to Google, like, what console, what all platforms is Power Wash Simulator available on. No, this game came out pandemic era, at the beginning of the pandemic, or like mid-pandemic. So it's not the newest game. Okay. So yeah, I'll do like 1 or 2 more episodes of this game. I might put it on hold for a little bit, go back to Minecraft for a little bit. Yeah, it should be on. It is definitely on Steam. PC is actually how a lot of people have played this game, like Markiplier, MatPat on Game Theory. That scared the crap out. That noise still like scares me. I don't know why. Like the ding for accomplishing something. Like genuinely scares me. Because I'm like so invested in what I'm talking about. It just boom, like it happens. It scares me. There is something big I am planning for the channel. But it's not gonna happen. It might not happen at all. I didn't want to announce it. I'm not going to announce what it is. But there is something big My favorite game theory episode is, ooh, that's a tough one. It's one of the earlier Five Nights at Freddy's ones. Was my favorite. Or the one on, the one on Crow 64 I watch a lot. Which, Pat, if you do see this, you know, you need to do a follow-up to Crow 64. Or Catastrophe Crow, or whatever it's called. But, yeah, there is something big that's going to be coming to the channel. I hope it will. I'm not going to say what it is, so that I don't get hopes up. But it is going to be very, hopefully very well. You never made it through your own Bone Lab? Really? I don't know which one that is. Is that the other game that the creators of the VR Duck Hunt did? Because I'm pretty sure they did do a video on that. I was about to say, that green floor can't have much more left on it. There we go. Now I guess for the Stego slide. If you guys could see the utter look of joy on my face right now. Okay. I didn't know there was a sequel to Boneworks. The Stego slide. Oh my gosh. I loved how this thing has a name. I'm gonna name it Jim. This is Jim the Stegosaurus. He is my buddy. The Stegosaurus. They need to trademark that. They can make millions with that. Bought Steam was Duck. The first game I bought on Steam was either... It was one of 3 games, and I genuinely, for the life of me, cannot remember what it was. It was either... Well, not bought. It was the first game I downloaded on Steam was, it was the Bendy and the Ink Machine demo. Back before the game, like, fully released. They were still in, like, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Maybe. I don't exactly remember how far into the game they were when I bought it. But I do know the game wasn't finished. And I was like, man, I really want to play that. So I downloaded the Steam demo, which only is like just the first chapter. And it's like, okay, you can buy the game on Steam. It's like, okay. And I don't think I played it much after that. I just bumped my... I am working on a project I will share with you guys whenever it is done. but I'm just thinking of a few, like, because, I don't stream a lot. It's tough when you need to, when you really, like, want to announce a project like you're doing on YouTube. And then, like, you just completely lose any and every ounce of motivation you had for that project. Like, you don't want to do it anymore. And that's unfortunately what happens to a lot of my series. This game's actually hold my attention a little bit longer than I thought it would have. And back and forth. I can go on the stick. Please tell me they have an animation of just me sliding down. I doubt they do, but that would be great. But yeah. And I hate to say this, but unfortunately, the whole Minecraft animatronics, the reason that hasn't continued, I'm losing a lot of motivation for that series. I don't know if it's because, viewer count is just dropping, like, dramatically. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I don't know, I'm just, like, not motivated to do it anymore. Almost. And I don't want to cancel the series. That's the last thing I want to do. Because that series has been going on for how long? How long now? A lot of you want to see it. See that world finished, and I don't know. So yeah, it's probably is the lack of motivation I'm having recently to do anything like productive. You know. And I don't know. Maybe it's just the lack of helpers. Or like when I decide to do a video, like nobody else is around. Mainly because, they're all in school, but it's odd. I don't know. It's just, but this is like calming almost. I don't know. So, if you guys want that series to continue, you know, show a little support. Just like, maybe a comment every once in a while, if you guys could. And I am sorry to ask this from, the same viewers who have, given me so much, but I just don't feel motivated, almost. I don't know. So yeah, if you guys would like to see that, another episode of that series, just, let me know. Hit it, just type in a comment like, hey, we'd like to see the Rockfire series continue, and I'll be like, oh, okay, so some people still do care. But I don't know. It's also fairly difficult, like, doing. Because of the fact I'm trying to make it look as accurate, or have it to be as accurate as, I can physically make it. And there not being a lot of information on, like, they're like mixed sources of, like, this is how it looks, or no, this is like how it works, or I don't know, it's a lot of just blind speculation after a certain point. And I'm using this green one because it sprays in a wider arc. Like, for an example, like, alright, you can probably see a lot better on here because it shines. But that's the orange one. That's the green one, and it's a lot wider of an arc. I don't know, it feels like it's helping me get this done a little bit faster. Large blue floor. And yeah, so yeah, that's kind of the fate of that series lies on you guys. And I'm not gonna give the series away or anything, because you guys usually know how that ends. Someone new takes over, makes the company, or makes the thing, like, worse than what it was. Then it's, like, not a good thing anymore, and I'm talking to you, Disney. There just needs to be a compilation. Oh. There just needs to be a compilation of, my hatred for Disney. That would be something I would watch, like a 20-minute compilation of somebody editing together my hatred for Disney. Shrink down. I don't know, another thing, maybe I just need to get on the game, back on, the animatronic world, and just do, like, an episode, and just, because I've had that happen before, where I just, like, I'm not motivated, I do an episode, and boom, motivation. Maybe that's something I need to do. I'm stuck under the slide, aren't I? What's better, Fortnite or PUBG? Well, they both suck. Neither. Well, it depends on who you ask, too. I don't know, I hate both. So. Fortnite was good for the first chapter. They did Then, you know, second chapter they did, it was okay for like the first half of the chapter, and then it started to get iffy. Chapter 3 and 4, oh my god. Oh, Mayor Jeff Jefferson, the 8th, or the 13th. Howdy, Dirtfinder! Putting everything on hold, my... What? Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs, the old Dieth place. So I hope you don't get spooked as easily. I think the mayor wanted his golf cart clean. Okay. Run over here. Alright, I'll see ya. Yeah, Fortnite was good for maybe the first chapter. For the first chapter, it was pretty good. Second chapter, only like the first half of it was decent. Third chapter was kind of bad. I haven't even played the fourth chapter, but I hear it's terrible. So. You know. I do need to watch the time, not because of work. Even though I, you know, do have work. I just have to be somewhere at 1. And, you know, early morning, Sunday morning live stream. I haven't done one of those in a little bit. Mainly because I come home, I fall asleep, you know, wake up Sunday morning, go somewhere, come back, go to sleep. Wake up in time for work, and boom, I'm feeling pretty energetic today. Which is pretty good. Okay. Anyway, enough about, you know, how that's going. Let's get back into the game. So, we almost have most of the floor cleaned. We don't even have half of the whole job done. Oh, that scared the... Power Wash Simulator is the best horror game of... How much do I need for a better or the other nozzles for this? It's the urban. Let's see. I got 75 on the turbo nozzle, the spinning one. Short extension is, well, that's 200 right there. Long extension, that's 450. 375. Yeah, about 700 for all the 800 for all the attachments for this thing. So that will be quite costly. I don't even know how long this game is. I don't know how many jobs like our character has to do before they're like, okay, I'm done. Everything in this town is just too dirty, and or the volcano erupts and kills all of us. I don't know. You know, both are... Oh, sorry guys. Random coughing spree. But yeah, I don't know what's more what's more likely in that situation: the volcano erupting, and all of us dying in a fiery explosion of just volcano, of fire and ash, like Pompeii style eruption, and Muckingham, USA, just buried underneath like mountains of rock, of volcanic rock. I don't know, because the volcano, where is it at? I don't even know if you can see it in the sky. It doesn't look like it. Those are buildings. It's probably somewhere like over there. So yeah. They have volcano insurance. Just going out on a limb here. Taking a wild guess. I think they have volcano insurance. Well, you think they would, because you're in how much proximity to a volcano? You might have to buy, like, insurance for it. It's like, people who live so close to, like, a body of water, they have to buy flooding insurance. Or something. In case, like, that floods, your place gets washed out. I mean, it's unlikely, but it can happen. But, yeah, just a thought. I don't know. Thought it'd make for a good conversation. But now it's really making me wonder. Does the mayor... Like, the mayor's the only one in town. He's like some rich guy. He's the only guy who can actually afford volcano insurance or something. And it's all just a sham. Or something. He's like secretly the villain of the whole thing. He's like, I'm making my townspeople give me money so that, I can afford things like my golf cart that it needs to be cleaned. He's secretly that dastardly villain who's twiddling his mustache. Like in those, I guess not old Western movies, but he's like the stereotypical villain. Does make you have some food for thought. And like the mayor's just like pumping like stuff into the volcano so that it's starting to smoke. He's like, oh, you better buy your volcano insurance before the volcano erupts. And like, it doesn't actually. Except for the fact, when it actually does, then everybody, then he has to pay, like, everybody back for their houses that are, like, buried underneath, like, 5 miles of rubble. He's like, oh, poo. And I've just been rambling about this for the past, like, 20 minutes now. He's like, I don't have enough to afford all these houses. And I realize I'm making him sound like the mayor from, like the guy who always wears purple on, the kids show, The Paw Patrol. I can't for the life of me remember what his name is. But he's like the bad guy. He always talks like this. He has a bunch of cats or something. I don't know. But he's secretly like that mayor in disguise. Developers of the game, if you're watching this, and you'd like to add some story into the game. I don't know if there is any story. I haven't really played all the game yet. If you need an idea for a story, like secretly the mayor's the bad guy all along. Like he's the guy that like pumped all the like nuclear waste into the volcano or something, which caused it to start erupting. What is? Wait. Oh, it's the stool. But yeah, if you get, developers, if you need. That's what I would have done if I had the story. Perfect. Nailed it. You don't need a... Oh. Yes, I'm up on the ladder. Mom says it's my turn on the monkey bars. Sorry, kids. Gets on the monkey bars. All of them snap. I don't even know what's what anymore. Monkey bar support struts. I left a little bit of dirt there. On the Stego slide. Okay, there's the support. It's cleaned. I'm trying to get this ladder. Maybe I need the smaller nozzle. Because it feels like up there I missed. Where else? Aha, it was that little bit of... I guess the monkey bars are next, and I'm gonna need the stool. Oh, this is a first. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm 6 foot. And I hardly ever need a stool. This is a rare occasion. Alright. Now, I'll clean this plate set off real quick.
What's pizza?
That is the first time I think I've ever turned down pizza. I am not hungry whatsoever. Oh, it's so satisfying. I love it. I didn't get all that, but there's probably some, like, on the inside. Don't know what this is, but it's getting clean. Alrighty. So, everybody else make your guesses for how the story of this game is gonna go. I already made my guess. My guess is probably wrong. Most likely wrong. But there's also that slim chance that I just solved the entire story of Power Wash Simulator. Also, who names their cat Ulysses? Only mayors that are trying to get people to buy volcano insurance to fund his own spending habits. Or just somebody who's big into American history and names his cat after the 18th president? It's funny how many, like, references to history I make. I think he was the 18th president. And, yeah, it's funny at work how many Aura, Smith, and Jenny Pebbles. This is extraordinary. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? We got details from Cal. We got a dirty old house and need us some TLC, which stands for. I still wonder why they use this fancy pant shock absorbing rubber compound for the plug against flooring, not the good old fashioned. I don't even know that word, but yes. It's because kids are stupid. They will hurt themselves on anything they get a chance to. Believe me, I was one of them. Yeah. Oh, TLC. It stands for two literal Casanovas. Some good stuff. Alright. I guess I gotta hit the bottom of this. Oh my god. I love how the park warden's just like, oh yeah, I don't care about the kids' safety. Like, just hose it down, they'll be fine. They're not getting any, major diseases from this. Probably sheer weight. What? Like, they're not getting any, diseases from this cockroach-infested place that needs sprayed down. Like, power. This, like, gunk. I don't even know what this stuff is that's on here. I see some of it's mud. Like, does it say, like, encrusted, like... What was I saying? Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, let's hose off. We just need to give it a good hose down. And I'm over here like this place is disgusting. He's like, the kids don't need it to be that clean, right? They're just gonna... Haha, can't believe that worked. That's not all of it. How do I get up onto this? Oh, yeah, I guess... There we go. Let's just get the... Yeah, the inside of these pillars is what was really... really nasty. Spray that on. What else? I need sprayed off on this. I'm gonna have to get on the ladder, aren't I? What else needs sprayed off on this, he says. The literal next thing he sprays off. Is what needs... yeah. Okay, let's get these. There's only one of them. Wap. And wait. Ding. Yeah, didn't scare me this time. You thought you could scare me, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that. Because I am unscarable. I can't get off of here. I guess while I'm up here, might as well do the monkey bars. At least the undersides of them. Alright. I'm not gonna kid you, I looked at the like the little description of what the item is, like that's vertical struts, monkey bar ladder. I looked at the monkey bars. I thought it said monkey brains. I'm like, huh? Alright. There we go. That's a lot better coverage. I get the roof of this. Heh, nailed it. Alright, let's get these monkey bars finished up. Oh wait, I can... Haha. Yep, you guys don't see regular people playing like this. This amount of, you know, the amount of intelligence. I'm using to play this game right now. Well, let's just get this side. And can I just set this back on the ground, or... Whew, I just got a wave of, like, nausea. Okay, I would like to... I gotta sit down, whew. I just got, like, lightheaded there for a second. It's probably nothing. Although that feels better to sit down. Let's get up under this thing. So there are 3 towers, yes. And this probably isn't going to get all this clean. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I can deduce that this game does not take place in good old PA because it has not rained one time. It has not rained one time in here. You know, there's only a few clouds in the sky, whereas in PA, it is just all clouds all the time, except for like twice a year. Come on, get off. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, I probably didn't get on the inside.
Have a good day. We're leaving. See you later.
What else needs... Aha, the sides. I forgot about the sides. Which is ironic. Alright. I'm standing back up so I can get a good lay of the land. And that, well, that didn't clean all of that. Whoops. Okay, let's go up to the other side, see what... I figure while I'm here. Yay. Jump. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, yeah. No wonder it's not clean. I just completely missed this whole side. of it, you know, no biggie. Yay. Well, I almost just fell in. Should I do the roof of the other one while I'm here? Maybe I should. I don't know. Oh, yep. That was a very compromising pose I just had. I had to stretch. Very awkward pose I had to stand in just to stretch. Oh my gosh. Still all this I need to clean. Holy crap. I'll go for 30 more minutes. I did not think it would take this much effort to get a playground clean. This playground reminds me very frankly of two playgrounds I visited in my lifetime. One in my hometown, well, one where I live, in the town I live in, and one at a campground I go to. Because the one at the campground has a structure very close to these, but it's just, it's one structure. It's not like, that, and that. It's just like one of these. Yeah, that's really all it is. The one in where I live is fairly similar to, like, the slides and all that. About the only thing. And this tic-tac-toe thing. Like, that's very reminiscent of the park where I live. I haven't actually visited that park in a while. Ugh. Okay, one of three compilations I would greatly like to watch somebody edit together would either be clips of me hating Disney, clips of me making random noises, or clips of me almost falling while streaming an episode of just something. I don't care what it is, because there have been fairly many episodes where I've almost fell on my face mid-video. Oh, many a time where I've almost fell. Many a time. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all this done in this continuation episode. I thought, yeah, 2 episodes. That'll be more than enough time. I genuinely don't think, just because of how much, just the sheer amount of dirt. Like, we're only 72% in this. We started at like 8%. For a little reference. If you guys were curious, I doubt you were, but... But... Oh, that's why. I'm crouched. I'm like, why am I moving so slowly? Which I have to say is one thing I'm not actually a big fan of about the game. Is like when you want to like crouch or lay down, you actually have to like cycle through all of them. Like, say I want to go from crouching to standing. I actually have to cycle through like I have to go from crouching to laying down, and then I stand. Which I'm not the biggest fan of. But it's whatever, I guess. You know, it's not a big issue. It's just one little complaint I have about the game. Was that the whole thing, or cargo net? I guess it was. Okay. Hi, go me. God, I sounded like a lame parent when I said that. I sounded like such a lame parent when I said that. I'm gonna be such a... Oh, there's feet prints. I see those all the time at work. Or like if something was spilled out in our dining room and like nobody told us about it, you could just see footprints like in whatever sticky liquid that is on the floor. You just see footprints like leading right out the door, like, because you know they probably did that like right as they left. Dang. Alright, let's get this. Alright. Almost there. Blah, blah, blah. Ha ha. Nailed it. Which, just a weird, like, thing I just thought of. Just like the grouping of this. Like, that's tower floor underside. And this is just like the same thing. Even though it's the underside of the bridge floor, which, again, makes no sense, but... Also, I've been using that orange one for a little bit now. I have to use the ladder. Great, here I go! We. Oh, that would suck. You just hear, like, my character's bones snap. Haha. Nailed it. Now let's get this floor. Alright. Huh? I got that right. Okay. Ding. What? It no-go ding. Guys, it no-go ding. Oh, maybe I didn't get this side. Okay, I didn't get this side, that's why. There we go. Ready for it? Ding. 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 I'm just that good at the game, you know, guys. I'm just that good. I suck at this game, and I'll admit it. Which is definitely weird. The other day I was, it was actually right before I started this Let's Play. I bought the game, I downloaded it. I didn't boot it up till, you know, I started the Let's Play. But I had it sitting for 2 days because, you know, work. I'm like, I'm gonna do an episode of this on my day off. And my day off, you know, rolled around and I don't think I did an episode of it. I don't exactly remember how that went, but regardless, I had the game for 2 days, I booted it up, or I didn't boot it up yet, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be playing this game, I might as well, like, watch a video on it just to see, like, what it's about. I kid you not, watching this game for me is so boring. Like, I hate watching it, but when it comes to playing it, I don't know, I feel like very intrigued to keep going. And it's so weird, because this is the most boring thing in the world to watch for me. yet. I don't know, when I'm watching it, it's like so tedious. To the point where it's like not even enjoyable anymore. But this, like, this is like, this isn't. I don't know. It's like it's weird how the way that works. Yeah, that's also the reason. You know, I haven't watched like Markiplier or Game Theory play this. I don't know who else is. What other fancy YouTubers is the only two off the top of my head I know that they actually played the game. Oh, I'm not gonna make that jump. I noticed that as soon as I tried to do it, that I wasn't going to make it. It's like that episode of the Amazing World of Gumball. It's one of the earlier episodes they did, where he's in that bucket. He's in a bucket or a mop bucket with the mop, and he's like going down the road. I think he believes he's like cursed or something. And he's going down the road in a mop bucket. It was either he thought he was cursed or that he had really bad luck. I think it was the bad luck that he thought he had. Like, really bad of. And through the episode, it's like really apparent how bad a luck he actually has. Anyway, he's going down the road in a mop bucket. And he's there. He's going. He's like, I'm gonna make it. And there's this bridge that is like half built. It's like not completed or something. It's a lot like the unfinished bridge from SpongeBob. Like, as the mayor of this proud city, I now would like to open this unfinished bridge. Anyway, it's a lot like that. And he's going, he's like, oh crap. So he gets the mop, and he's like pushing it like an oar. He's like, trying to gain up speed. You just see him fly off the end of the bridge. He's like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. And he hits. And then when he wakes up, you just see him in the hospital. And they're like, oh yeah, you were pretty lucky to still be alive. He's like, lucky? He's like, in your face, bad luck. And I think he gets struck by lightning or something. But it is a strange episode. I forget where I was going with this. Park warden. I don't even know that word is real cheap, and it's just absolute joy to pour immediately. It's also profound toxic to humans when investigated. Swings and roundabouts. I think he's talking about the floor. But I've just completely been rambling on about, you know, like, the mayor being the volcano insurance guy and, you know. I just have not been paying attention to the storyline of this mission. Nor do I really care about the story of this mission. I'm more intrigued at the... Okay, what still needs done? Do these need washed still? This one does. Okay, well I think it's on the outside, so if I just jump off the thing... I had no idea that still needed. Ah, yep. Still is the outside of the... Maybe the inside of the... Well, maybe not down here. Maybe it's, Ah! Look with my eyes open. Maybe I'll see. I had a buddy who went to school, who I went to school with. He used to say that. He's like, I'd always be like he'd ask me to go find something. I'd come back, I'd be like, oh, I couldn't find it. Like, he'd be like, are you sure? Let me check. So he would go in. He'd go into, like, the area. He'd be like, dude, it was right in front of your face. And it was, like, right in front of my face. I'd be like, oh, I didn't even see that. He's like, well, maybe if you looked with your eyes open. I don't know, I just found that interesting. Man, I just, like, feel really nauseous for some reason. Oh my god. I think it was the coffee I drank. Like, it wasn't really good, but, you know, coffee's coffee, so. I don't know, I just feel, like, really, like, sick right now. Like, my bowel. Like, a lot of people say coffee runs right through them. And I don't know, I just feel like this horrid pain in my tum-tum. It is not feeling that good right now. And I hope it's just the coffee. And I hope it comes out smooth, but hope I don't have to go during work. That's always awkward, like asking, like, telling a manager, like, hey, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. And it's a little awkward when, you know, that one manager is always like, or just like, teacher in general is like, to do what? And it's like, what do you think? I'm gonna go fight a magical dragon. Like, no, I gotta crap. So many nooks and crannies. Like, this is not making me angry, but it's like, there more feet prints. I guess they're shoe prints, because I guess feet prints would be like, it's like when you're wearing socks and your socks get all wet, and then you walk down and you don't see like the imprint of the sock on the floor. You just see like an outline of your foot. And you guys may have no idea what I'm talking about. But like, say like you step in a puddle of water with your socks on. And, you know, that's always uncomfortable, because, you know, your socks weigh like 10 pounds more. But anyway, and then you like step on like concrete, and the only like footprint you leave, like you think it would be of the sock itself, but no, it's your foot. And some people may have no idea what I'm talking about, but if you know, you know. And I'm just going to try to sneak up under here. I can't. This is going to be fun. Oddly enough, I'm excited for, I know I'm just starting like a random conversation. Actually, I'll save that one for next episode, because I have just run out of time. So, guys, in the next episode, we will finally finish this playground, and we'll move on to, like, I don't know. What all jobs do we have? Oh, new. The detached house and the golf cart. We'll probably do the golf cart next. Anyway, guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of Power Wash Simulator. Again, sorry we couldn't get this all finished. We will finish it all in the next episode. Maybe buy all the attachments for this power washer. And we'll go from there. But, you know, it's looking a lot better than what it did at the beginning of the episode. So I do hope you'll enjoy it. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye-bye!